Friends, this is the beginning of a new year, the year 2025. As we are set to get the ball rolling, how do you want to remember 2025? Will it be another year when you just pass by, or it will be a year where everything changed? A year where your potential was unleashed, enabling you to live the kind of life that you were born to live? You see, the start of a new year is like standing on a black canvas with a paintbrush in your hands. But here is the thing. It's not everyone that will be able to create a masterpiece. Some will create a random strokes and call it a day. But others, those who are determined, those who are disciplined, those who are focused, they will be able to create something extraordinary. What if I told you that the habit you set from the beginning of the year will set a trajectory for everything to follow? This is not about making some resolution that fails by February. No. It's about building some habit that is so powerful, so life-altering that will carry you not just all through the year, but all through your lifetime of success. Today, I would like to share with us in this video some habits that are not just recommendations, but they are requirements. Habit that, if adopted, it could transform your morning and elevate your mindset. A habit that could push anyone to a new version of themselves. But the reality is that this is not for everybody. It's for the bold, it's for the hungry. It's for those that are tired of waiting for someday. The reason why I'm making this video is because last year, 2024, on the 3rd of January, I stumbled into one of my mentors' teaching that led me into developing a new version of self. And I accepted the challenge by creating a new plan and see what would come out of it. It may interest you to know that this particular YouTube channel where you are viewing me from today was created since 2014. So as of last year, that was over 10 years, a decade ago. But since 2014 till last year, 2024, I have never posted a single video. Now, after accepting the challenge, I decided that in the year 2024, I must start creating content. I created my first video in July 31st, 2024. And within 3 months, this YouTube channel was monetized. Until you are ready to face a new year with life-altering habits, you may not get the best out of that year. Now, are you ready to start 2025, not just with hope, but with unstoppable momentum? If your answer is yes, come close, let's work together. You need to wake up every morning with purpose. The truth is that there is something sacred about the first moment of the day. It's quiet, it's untouched. It's where your energy is pure and undistracted. Yet, so many people waste that precious moment, rolling, checking their phones, hitting the snooze button, and dragging ourselves out of bed with no plan. It's important to understand that how you start your day determines how you shape your life. Now, waking up with purpose is not just about having your morning routine, but it's about having purpose for your routine. It's about beginning each day with clarity, with fire, with intention. When your feet hit the floor in the morning, our mind is supposed to already know the mission, and that doesn't happen by accident, it happens by design. From my research and the little practice I've done, I got to know that purposeful morning begins from the night before. By asking yourself the question, what is that one thing that I need to accomplish tomorrow that will make it look as if I'm moving forward? Not so many things, just one thing. And this question causes you to have a specific focus, thereby cutting out the noise, making you to have an aim for the day. And that is the power of starting your day with a direction. But here is the truth that most people don't want to hear. Waking up with purpose is a decision. It's a choice to rise above comfort and step into discipline, because most of the morning you wake up, you don't feel like standing up. You feel like stretching more. You feel like sleeping more. You feel the desire to sleep a little longer some days. But in that moment, you've got to ask yourself a question. What do I want? Do I want comfort or I want progress? Purpose demands that we get uncomfortable. This is not motivation. This is just an identity. When you wake up with purpose, you are simply saying, I am not here just to exist. Rather, I am here to create. I am here to achieve, and I am here to conquer. It's a form of declaration to yourself and to the world around you that you are in charge of your life and not the other way around. And this kind of mindset stay with you not just for that morning, but all through the day, shaping the way you approach the task of the day, shaping the way you approach challenges, and shaping the way You approach every opportunity that comes your way. Now, think about the great people that you know, the ones who inspires us, the one who leave legacy. They didn't just wake up each morning thinking about what am I going to do today. They wake up with plans. They wake up with purpose. They wake up with drive that are unshakable. And this kind of clarity isn't reserved for the elite. It's reserved for anyone who is ready to claim it. And this is why I know if you understand, take action and believe in yourself, 2025 is going to be a strange year that you will remember for good. Now, what interests me the most is that your purpose doesn't have to be grand or world changing. Your purpose for the day could be just to show up for your family. Your purpose for the day could be just to, take a step towards that dream you've been sitting on for long. The size of the purpose doesn't matter. What actually matters is that it is yours. It gives your life meaning, helping you to master the art of consistency. Consistency is simply the bridge between here you are now and where you want to be. It's not talent and it's not luck. It's simply to grind the commitment of showing up day in, day out, regardless how you feel. Most people, they think that success is about the big moments, to break through the accolades, to break through the wins, to break through the obstacles. But the reality is that the magic happens in the small, uncelebrated moments when no one is watching. Consistency is about repetition and not perfection. It's actually about putting the work when it seems tedious and unrewarded. You don't see the result immediately. In fact, it appears that nothing is happening most times when you are working. But each step, each effort will be building the bridge that will create something extraordinary. Now, think about it this way. Imagine a sculptor chiseling away a block of stone. At first, the strike will seem insignificant. There's no shape, no definition. The only thing you will see is just fragments of rocks falling away. But with each swing of the hammer, the vision begins to emerge. It is not just one strike that creates the masterpiece. It is the accumulation of hundreds and thousands of strikes. And the same thing applies to our lives. Whether it is your business, whether it's your career, whether it's your relationship, whether it's your personal growth, consistency is what separates the dreamers from the doers. It's very easy to be excited from the beginning. Everyone loves the rush in starting something new. But when the excitement fades, when the progress slows, that is when people quit. But that is exactly and actually when you are supposed to double down. That is when you are supposed to intensify, because the simple truth about consistency is that it's not glamorous. It doesn't always feel exciting or inspiring some days. It feels like a dream, but that is the price of greatness. Some people who you admire today, who have achieved something you are aspiring to have, only got there by doing the work. Not when it was convenient. They got there by doing the work when it was hard, when it was boring, when it seemed that it's not working, but they remain consistent. Now, I would like you to think about athletes who will train for years just to compete in a single moment. Also think about writers who will wake up each day to a blank page, even when the words are not coming consistently. Think of anyone who have done something remarkable. There are those who have mastered the art of consistency. They understand that success is not what you do occasionally. Success is what you do consistently. It doesn't mean doing everything perfect. It simply means doing what you say you're going to do, even when you don't feel like it. I'm doing this video today, 2nd of January, not because I feel like it, but because I said I was going to do it. Success is prioritizing progress over perfection. Now, here is the reality. Consistency takes discipline. It requires you to hold yourself accountable, to push through the resistance, to keep your eye on the long game. But here is the reward. When you are consistent, the result compounds over time. Small action repeated consistently leads to exponential results. If you want to write a book, it's not about writing 50 pages in one day. It's about writing few pages in a day. If you want to get in shape, it's not about intense workout, but it's about appearing on the gym regularly, right? If you want to grow in your career, it's not about one big leap. It's about consistent improvement in your skill, in your knowledge and work ethics. Consistency builds trust, not just with others, but with yourself. It proves to you that you can rely on yourself to showing up consistently, and that's a foundation for confidence and momentum for success. Now, it's important to state at this point that the circle of people which surround ourselves with is either lifting us up or pulling us down. There is no middle ground. The circle of friends which you surround ourselves with is like a soil which we have planted, and it determines whether we thrive or we wither. This is not just about who is in your life, it's about who have access to your time, who have access to your energy and your dream. So anyone who wants to level up in 2025 should know that auditing your circle of friends is something you must do in this 2025 with a critical eye. You've heard the saying that you are average of 5 people that you spend most of your time with. Think about it for a moment. Look at those your circle of friends. Are they inspiring you? Are they motivating you? Are they pulling you up or pulling you down? Are they challenging you to grow? Are they pushing you towards your goal, or they are keeping you stagnant? Are they holding you back? Are they filling you with negativity and setbacks? The truth can be uncomfortable, but it's necessary to face it if you want to grow. Let's be clear. Auditing your circle isn't about arrogance or judgment. It's about alignment. Making sure that people closest to you reflect your value, reflect your aspiration and energy. If you are surrounded by complainers, you will be a complainer. If you are surrounded by doers, you will be a doer. The circle of your influence is powerful whether you believe it or not. Now, it's important to be reminded that there are 3 types of people. We have the lifters, we have the drainers, and we have the placeholders. The lifters, as the name implies, there are those who will see your potentials and encourage you. Those who remind you what you are capable of doing, bringing light energy to you. But the drainers are those with negative energy. They are those that are designed to take from you without giving to you. Whereas the placeholders, they don't take from you, they don't add to you. Now, in your journey to becoming your best, you need to prioritize the lifters and distance yourself from the drainers. And for the placeholders, most time you need to separate from them so that you create room for those who have the same energy with you. Think about the conversation you have with your friends. Are they about dreams? Are they about goals? Are they about possibilities? Or they are about gossip and excuses? The content of your conversation reveals the quality of your circle. Now, when you have the right circle, the conversations are electrifying, sparking up ideas, bringing motivation, and helping you to think bigger. Now, auditing your circle also means recognizing your role in it. Are you lifting others up, or you are holding them back? Are you adding value to your relationship, or you are taking more than you are giving? Growth is a two-way street. Now, if you want to meet a lifter, you have to be a lifter yourself. You have to lift others if you want to be lifted by others. So you have to be a lifter. Believe in yourself. Consistently build on yourself so you can gain momentum. Gaining momentum isn't just about what you do, it's about what you think. If you keep doubting yourself, doubting your ability, doubting what you can do, you will get stuck along the way. Now, here is the thing. Momentum doesn't just mean speed. It doesn't just mean rushing or forcing things overnight. It means steady and consistent movement. It's about building a flow that keeps moving you forward, even on tough days. Every step, every effort counts. Each action, no matter how small, is a vote to the person you are becoming. Each effort, no matter how imperfect, is a step towards your goal. So let's focus on building momentum in this 2025. Let go of the need for perfection. Embrace progress instead. Take the first step today, then take another, then take another. Because once momentum is on your side, there is no limit to what you can do. Take 2025 as a strange year that will give you a glorious outcome. If this video makes sense to you in any way, kindly subscribe. Thank you and stay blessed until we meet in our next video.